Oh, grand rising, everyone. I just jumped on here to vent a little bit. I mean, we're sitting here watching the country that we were raised in being destroyed by egos, pedophiles, and rapists. Also, the fact that no one in this government, and I mean no one, has any balls to do anything about it. Because they can't. They can't do anything about it. Do you know why? Because every last one of them are guilty on both sides of the aisle. You know, they say call to DC and let your senators know how you feel. Call to DC and, vent. Well, I've been doing this since this madness started. Okay? Ever since it started, that's all I've been doing is making phone calls. But you know what I found out? These people, they're going to listen to you as long as you're on that phone. And then when you're off the phone, they're going to rip up whatever piece of paper they wrote a note on because they're definitely not giving it to the senators. I just want to say on both sides of the aisle, I think you all are wimps. All of you. There's not a bone in your bodies that will speak up for the American people, the people that put you into office. I have been saying this for years. For years and years and years, we have voted for the same campaign promises, for the same, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, for the same BS. But let me tell you what I feel the problem is. See, when people get in these positions that we vote them into, they either go along with the game or they can go back to their regular 9 to 5. But this is how my mind works. So just, go with me, scroll on, whatever. I don't care at this point. So let me understand this because I'm really trying to understand this. Every country around the world is dealing with the exact things that we're dealing with. The difference is other countries around the world have universal health care. Other countries around the world are actually kicking their leaders out that are being deceptive, that are being dishonest, that are blatant liars and rapists and pedophiles. They're actually being kicked out of power. But let's look at the USA because they're not doing any of that. They're embracing rapists, pedophiles, and egos. I'm a baby boomer. I'm not your normal baby boomer. What I am going to say is this. I've said it before in all of my videos. What goes around definitely comes back around. And Karma, she's a patient bitch. She don't give a fuck about none of y'all. She don't give a fuck about your bank account. She don't give a fuck about the food you got in the fridge. She don't give a fuck about the car you driving. She don't give a fuck about you engaged. She don't give a fuck about shit. Karma will come and bite your ass for generations. And every last one of y'all that have paid to play in this debauchery of BS to take a country down because of egos, pedophiles, and rapists deserve everything they get. For all you people that voted for this mess, please know karma's going to hit your families first. Forever. It's going to be generations upon generations that's not going to know why they're having a hard time. Because their people decided to vote for hate and racism instead of love and understanding and compassion. See what I did there? Don't let it go over your head. I am over it. People are out here with jobs, 2-3 jobs, and still can't make $2,500 rent. And then you're wondering why the kids out here are wilding out. Because the parents, they're just not there anymore. Nobody is where they need to be. Nobody cares. Everybody's got stuff going on. Nobody is paying attention. You don't know what's real. You don't know what's fake. And then we got people out here playing in relationships. Like, do you not see what's going on? Y'all have been, I'm just speaking in general, but you wait 50 years to get a divorce. And then you want to date someone so they can take care of your old ass. Male, female, because we're none of us are innocent in any of this. We all played a role in the demise of this country, whether we want to admit that or not, because that's a conversation nobody wants to have. And don't get me started on the coons that are in government that aren't doing anything but sucking up so they can keep a paycheck and take care of their families, because none of them care about the American people. Because if they did, this crap would have been over months ago. So this regime, I pray to God that he gives you the life and everything that you deserve. Every one of y'all that played a role in the demise of the United States of America, including the military. You all took down your own fucking military out of greed. Out of greed. Out of money you won't be able to take with you. I don't care about a movie star. I don't care about a singer. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Because all of y'all are in this BS together. It's all connected. I just don't care. There are artists out there I used to have mad respect for. Now I don't care about none of y'all. I never really cared about you in the first place. Because how the hell you walking around with $5 million in your bank account and you go up the street and you see your cousin in them and you gonna act like you don't see him? Don't you do this? Yeah, those y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh Lord, there's so-and-so. She gonna ask me for $20. Oh Lord, there's so-and-so. He gonna ask me for $1 million. That's the mentality we're dealing with out here. Nobody cares about nobody. And the few people that do actually care, we tired. This is not the world to be out here playing games with people. Because when I say karma is hitting people so fast, I'm just so tired of a lot of it. Seniors are being treated like shit. Kids are being treated like shit, kidnapped, rape, whatever. And nobody. Why would you sit there and carry a child for 9 months just to abuse said human? Why? Your parents raised you, but you're going to throw them over in a nursing home because you don't want to deal with them. Please know all of that comes back to you. And yes, I said I was venting. I'm venting about everything because I'm up to here. It's a handful of people that actually care about other people. But I'm telling you, and everybody keeps saying it, y'all need to wake the fuck up. Like, really. Because all it is, yeah, it's enough. And I don't wish bad on nobody. But the only thing I'm going to say in ending this video is this. May those that played a role in the demise of the United States of America, may you all have the life and the day that you all deserve. Wisdom speaks. Y'all have a good one. I'm over it.